Hello and welcome back to another episode from Driving Britain. Today's video is a British person reacting to humiliating things that Gen Z can't answer. The video itself is called Humiliating. Gen Z can't answer the most basic question. The video we're watching is an American video, but don't worry, America, we're going to be doing one about the UK soon. And I'm sure that our population is just the same as yours. Well, actually, I'm not sure. Let's watch the video first. Let's see how we go before I commit us to that. But here we go.
Do you know how many stars there are on the U.S. flag?
52.
Yes. What state is Utah in?
Michigan.
Yes. Do you know what state Utah is in?
Utah.
Oh, wow.
To be honest with you, I never heard of that place ever in my life.
Even I know that you've got 50 stars in your flag. And I don't know anything about America. We're not taught about the American flag at school. You all stand up every single day and stare at it and say your allegiance, don't you? Or when you're that age, you do. Wow. What state is Utah in? I don't know. I've never heard it said out loud. Is that what she really just said? Okay. Yeah, what I said earlier about that we're going to compare the two, I'm not sure that we're going to anymore, but let's see how the rest goes. Sorry, America.
I live under a rock.
Can you name 3 countries besides the USA?
I suck at history. That was like my worst subject. Can we do like science?
No. Any 3. You know this.
This can't be for real.
Oh, jeez, this is terrible. Oh my god. Country. Wait, besides the.
So she really can't name 3 countries outside of the US. Really? It's not a trick question. She really can't. Okay, put in the comment section if you're from the US, any part of America, even if you're from North or South America, anything that comes under US, if you know more than 3 countries outside of the US, because this is actually not the first time that I've seen this. I saw a video the other day where a person was being asked about where on the world they thought Australia was, and they not only did they not really know geographically, but they thought that it would be a really long drive to drive from wherever they were in America through to Australia, because they believed that Australia must be part of the US, because they believed the US was the only country on earth. I mean, they really, really did believe it. It wasn't a trick one. I know there's not many people that believe things like that. Well, I didn't think there was, but now I'm really starting to question it. America, put in the comments, is this unique?
The US?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't.
All right, it's fine.
I can't do history. I can't.
Do you know how many dimes there are in the dollar? Make up $1.
A dime is the 10 cent or the 5 cent?
You tell me.
What?
I don't know.
Even I know that the dime is a 10 cent. How can she not know that? Or is this because people are using cards to pay for everything? Or is that really a thing?
Can you name 3 countries besides the USA?
Damn.
Any 3. You know this.
Canada? New Mexico? Right? That's good?
Yeah.
Damn, I need one more. Damn.
Yeah, so you got Canada, New Mexico, and what?
Damn. I need to go back to school.
Do you know how many states there are in total?
Then he keeps scratching his head, looking at the camera. So this can't be for real, surely. I'm sure these people must know more. I think that just his reaction or lack of reaction to what they're saying, I think that's probably the funniest thing so far.
In the US?
100.
How many continents are there?
3.
Continents?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you know what 2 countries border the US?
So bordered.
Yeah, like on the borders.
The only borders I know is Puerto Rico and Mexico.
Yes. Who fought in the Civil War?
I don't know. You talking about president-wise?
No, the people. Who against who?
I don't know that one. I know it had to do like what with France and I don't know the other one.
France and who? You're close.
France and the British are the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So, damn, I don't know.
Oh, wow. Yeah, didn't you even call it the Confederate War or something? Surely she knows that. Surely that's a really big part of your history. So Americans keep going about the, we don't really have that much history. We're not that older country. And go on about British history and stuff. Well, if you don't have that much history, then you really should know the bits of history that you do have. Or maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Who did they fight against?
Us?
Yes. Do you know what continent we're on right now? Do you know who fought in the Civil War?
Who fought in the Civil War? Fuck. Like from the president?
No, like who against who?
At school, you must be doing this stuff at school. Surely it's just that these people just didn't learn it or something. This must be stuff that's taught, surely. Isn't it?
It was the Nazis versus Germany. No.
So the American Civil War was the Nazis in Germany fighting, well, I don't know, maybe they was fighting themselves. Well, she's got the right idea that, well, the Nazi bit, that was kind of a war that went on, but not the same one, or even in the same sort of time zone. Oh, well.
Yes. No. I'm gonna say yes, but correct me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Yes. You actually just guessed that?
Nah, yeah. I'm kind of smart.
You didn't know that? Oh. Did they teach you that in school or what?
They taught me it, but I just guessed it now, but
Yeah, so
it's like I forgot, but
yeah, it was probably in the back of your head and like it came up.
yeah.
How many
So, who fought the American Civil War? Nazis in Germany. And she's now convinced that she's got that right, so she's going to be telling everybody that not only did she get the question right, but now they're going to be taking that information with them as well. So not only have you got at least one person that thinks this, you've now got all of her social network group that also think the same thing. This is how these rumours start. But it is funny.
Kardashian sisters can you name?
Kendall Jenner, Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian.
That says it all, doesn't it? That's exactly what's wrong. That exact thing there. All of them rolled out. All of them rolled straight off a tongue, not even thinking about it. Every single one of them. What happened in your own history? What happened during a main war? No idea. That's really, really bad, that is. That just goes to show the priorities of, well, if this video title's to be taken for granted, then Generation Z, whatever you want to call it, it's not going to make it any better. Whether you call it a Z or a Z, it's still going to amount to the same. Surely this can't be really our future. These are just unique people. These aren't representative of America or any other country. And that's what I'm going to keep telling myself.
Kourtney Kardashian. Is that all? That's all.
Yeah, that's all of them for sure.
Smart.
Yeah, dude, you're a genius. How many seasons are there?
May, June, July, August, September,
What?
December.
Ooh. Well, I know that America is quite far away and it is quite big. So maybe you do have 12 seasons. I'm not really sure what the others are going to be, but well, that looks really, really good. I wonder what the weather's like in the season June. I wonder if it'll be quite cold.
8? No,
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said 8.
Okay, so yeah, I'm laughing at taking a mickey because it's supposed to be a funny video. We're not seriously having a go at what people actually know. It's just about fun. Right now, not only did she start answering months instead of seasons, which, maybe she just heard the question wrong or something like that. That's what I assumed. Or just, she's answered the wrong thing, not thinking that of actual seasons, she just reeled off the months. And that was right up until the point where she said 8. Because even if she did mistake and she got it all wrong, she's now saying that you've only got 8 months in the year. So, whichever way you look at this, yeah, you're doomed. Well, no, we're doomed because I'm sure that the UK is identical to the US. And when we put the video out, you'll be able to laugh equally at us.
Yes. Can you name 3 countries besides the USA?
3 countries.
Yeah.
Canada, Mexico, and Asia. No, Asia. Yeah, Asia.
Yes. What state is Utah?
Yeah, I thought he was going to be on a roll then. I thought he was going to do it until he clumped a third of the world together in one big group. That was going well for a little while.
Utah? I don't know what Utah. I'm terrible. Best friend. I don't know. I don't know history. Like that history.
Okay. What state is Utah in? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what state Utah's in. I'm no good at history. Oh dear. I really hope that this isn't really our future. I really, really hope it isn't. This is scary, isn't it?
History stuff I don't like. I'm mad.
Do you know what 3 times 3 times 3 is?
3 times 3 times 3. 3.
No, you know this.
Yeah, I know this. Stop.
No, I don't think she does.
Hold on.
The look.
Nah, because that's supposed to be a trick. That's supposed to be a trick thing. But like, I gotta do it in my head. Sorry. 9 and then 9 times 3. Damn. Damn. Oh, 36.
What's 3 times 3 times 3?
It was 3 times 3 times 3. Alright. 36.
Yes.
It's the way that he just says yes to whatever the answer is, no matter what they say. Is that just because it sounded more complicated than it was, because you're saying 3 times 3 times 3? Maybe if you said 3 times 3 and then asked them times 3 again to get up to the 27, maybe that would have worked. No, actually thinking about it, I'm not sure it would have worked. I think that the guy at the end, he just guessed, didn't he?
What's 3 times 3 times 3?
3 times 3 times 3? 9 plus 3. Like, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, I'm retarded.
Yeah, take a guess, a number.
Like 36?
Yes.
Okay, now he did the first part in his brain, didn't he? He did the 3 times 3. He came up with a 9 because I heard him say 9. But then he couldn't work out that he needed to times the 9 by 3. He just gave up then. Is that just because he's embarrassed there, or is it just because he really doesn't know?
What's 3 times 3 times 3?
12.
Yes. Do you know what concept?
You see, he even said it slower and he separated it at that time because he must have been thinking the same. Maybe he thought that I'm just making it sound a bit more complicated than it is. And he actually paused in between the bits then, didn't he? Not that it made a difference or helped, but there again, everybody hates maths and everybody's useless at maths, so I'm not really sure how much this one's actually showing.
It's on right now.
No. I don't know none of that.
Do you know who the current vice president is?
Vice president? No, I don't know his name, but I know I heard of it. I know.
You don't remember his name?
I know he's from Bulldog, if I'm not mistaken.
What's the capital of Chicago?
Capital of Chicago. Dame un segundo, I gotta think.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
Is it Los?
You can see him looking around and biting his lip and trying his best not to laugh when he's asking these things. And yeah, you can see that the people, they're just not getting it at all.
Los Angeles? I feel like that's so wrong. Wow. That's not even a capital.
Wow.
Capital of Chicago. I really don't know that one.
The language do the people in Idaho speak?
What?
Like the language, the people who live in Idaho, what do they speak?
Hell no. I don't know. What? Japan?
What language do the people in the state Idaho speak? Japanese. Okay. We shouldn't ask what we speak in England, otherwise that'll really blow our mind.
Oh no. No, like
Around how many?
11? 10?
Yes, around there. How
Oh, dear. His reaction, I think that's the funniest bit. Yeah, even I know that you've had 45 or 46 presidents or something like that, because there's some big controversy recently, wasn't there, with one of the presidents announcing that he was, I don't know, the 45th president or whatever one it was, and he wasn't because one of your presidents run twice or something like that. And even I know that, and I know nothing about American politics other than, well, you had an orange president and the current one looks like he's falling asleep. But other than that, and we're in a position to be able to make comments about other people's politicians, because ours are really, really good. All 96,000 of them. Well, that's just the prime ministers in the last fortnight. But other than that,
How long is a quarter of an hour?
25 minutes.
Yes. You know what two countries border the U.S.?
ooh, did he just say that a quarter of an hour was 25 minutes? I know that everybody always says that you want a bit more time in the day. You never got enough hours in the day, but wow. 25 minutes for a quarter of an hour. They sure are long hours. Maybe he's just come from work and it feels like every 15 minutes was 25 minutes.
You said what two countries? What?
Border?
Mexico? I don't fucking know. Mexico and I don't know. I forgot.
Yes.
Given your recent political history with your orange president and all that sort of stuff, surely people should at least remember your southern border, let alone the northern one. It makes you wonder, how do these people not know these things? Maybe it's just that they're just not thinking at the time, or... Wow.
How many dimes make up $1?
How many dimes?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're doing math now? Why are you doing all the questions I can't answer?
Well, it's not really maths, is
Take a
it?
guess. You know this.
Dimes. Wait, I'm trying to remember what dimes are. Wait, $1?
Yeah.
Next question.
How many minutes are in half an hour?
60.
Yes.
That's for real. That's a real person, genuine question. Wow. I know I keep saying wow a lot, but what else can you say? Oh, dearie me. We're never going to survive the next 100 years, are we? I know that we, me personally, probably won't survive another 100 years, but I just mean the world.
60.
Yes.
Wait, half an hour? Yeah, 60, right?
In half an hour?
No, 45, 30. 30 is 45.
Which number?
45 minutes in half an hour, then change it to 35. Just randomly guessing, really doesn't know. So that's the second person that doesn't know how many minutes are in an hour, basically. That's quite a big thing not to know.
35.
Yes. You almost messed up. How many dimes make up $1?
1,000 or 100? 100.
Yes. What year was the U.S.?
I thought that a dime was 10 cents. She just said there's 100 to $1. Yeah, I want her paying my wages.
founded?
What year?
Yeah.
Oh, you lost me with that one.
Around what year? You know this.
Around what year was founded? I feel like I should know this one.
I feel like you
Yeah,
do
I
know
feel
this
that you
one.
should as well.
What year was it founded? Nah, you got it with that one. I don't know.
Yes, like around.
It may just be my take on it, but I thought that the 4th of July is a really big deal in America. You have as big a parties for the 4th of July as what you do for Christmas or anything else, don't you? And even I know that the 4th of July stems back to 1776. It's one of your main holidays and one of the main things. It's what America's founded on, the current America. And she doesn't even have a basic idea. That's a bit scary, really, isn't it? It's funny, but it's scary.
Around what year, if you had to guess?
Nah, because I'm going to look
Guess a year, you know.
a year.
Around when?
Founded. I'm going to be like, 1995. No,
What?
95.
It was 94.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I told you it was 94. That's even funnier. But I can't believe that she thinks that America was founded in 1995. So America didn't exist not until 1995. Now, I know that you said that you haven't got much history and all that sort of stuff, but I didn't realise that your history was so recent. Now I know why that you go on about the British-style buildings and things like that. 1995. You really are a shiny new country, aren't you? Maybe she's just saying when she was born. Maybe she believes that the country was created upon her birth.
Yes. Do you know how long a quarter of an hour is?
Quarter of an hour, that's 25 minutes.
Yes.
How many seasons are there?
Oh, hang on a minute.
A quarter of an hour, that's 25 minutes.
Yes.
How many seasons are there?
Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a theme, isn't it? It's not a one-off. I just assumed that I misheard that.
5. Wait, spring, right?
5 seasons.
That's seasons. Spring, summer, winter, fall. 4. Spring, summer, winter, fall.
Okay.
If you're
that's a bit
driving
better.
60 miles an hour and you've been driving for 1 hour, then how far do you travel?
I don't know, like 60 miles. I don't know.
What's a guess?
30 minutes? I don't know.
60 miles an hour.
Yeah. And you've been driving for an hour, then what's the distance you go? How far do you travel?
I don't drive, so I don't know.
I wish I knew, but I don't know.
Take a guess. Like imagine you're in a car and you're driving 60 miles an hour and then you've been driving for an hour, then
Miles an hour is kind of fast.
yeah, it is pretty fast. So how far do you think you would get in that time?
It wouldn't take me that long, so maybe like 20 minutes.
Yes. Do you know how many stars there are in the US flag?
Damn.
Yes. 20 minutes. So not only can't she work out the 60 mile in 1 hour, but she answers in a completely different kind of unit and currency altogether. How far do you travel in 1 hour? 20 minutes. That's just unique, that is. 20. You drive at 60 miles an hour for 1 hour. How many miles do you complete? 20 minutes. Your answer is 20. 20 minutes. Not 60 miles, not even 20 miles, but 20 minutes. Okay. It's the way that he tells her that she's right.
Around how many?
15, 16.
Surely she knows there's more.
15 or 16?
Yeah.
Even if she doesn't know the amount.
Yes. How long is a quarter of an hour?
Like 30, half an hour. That's 30 minutes, right?
Yes. When do they celebrate the 4th of July in England?
I don't know.
If you had to guess.
Is it in July too?
Yes.
So not only does she think that we're going to be celebrating the 4th of July in the UK, in England, but she thinks that we would do it 2 days before you as well. Maybe we had a premonition.
Do you know who fought in the Civil War?
You know who fought in the Civil War?
Yeah.
People.
Yeah.
Soldiers.
You got me there. If you were born 10 years ago, then how old would you be today?
10 years ago.
Oh, wow, she's even thinking about it.
I don't know. I'll be like 14, 12.
What? If you was born 10 years ago today, how old would you be? Don't know, 12 or 14? If you was born 10 years ago today, how old would you be? It seemed like a pretty straightforward one.
12. You don't even know how old I am.
Yeah, that's nothing to do with
If I
it.
was, what was it again?
If you were born 10 years ago
If I
today,
was born 10 years ago today, how old would I be? I'm 20. You're 20? 10, right? I said 12, close.
yes.
Well, even if she was adding the 10 to her birthday, she still didn't come up with the right number, did she? Oh well, these people, they really are special. I really hope that these aren't really what represents Generation Z, and I don't think that they're representative of America. I'm sure that we've all got people like that, and we will try and hunt out a UK version. If anybody knows of an equivalent UK video, then list it into the comments. Also, you may have noticed that we've been getting a bit of an echo now and again. It's because somewhere over the last 10 hours I changed something on the computer, and it's been causing an echo every time we're recording. When I'm using a screen recorder or anything like that, and we're running through earphones, we're still getting a bit of feedback come out once we're replaying the videos. The microphone on the computer's not turned on, it's a separate microphone. If anybody knows what we've done there, put it in the comment section, because I've gone through everything and still can't find it. So I'm now putting myself into the same bracket as those people. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more.